Welcome, Scorpio, to your July 2020 general love reading. I trust that you have been doing well. Before we go ahead and get started, I did want to mention a few things. So please note that this is a general reading for the sign of Scorpio, meaning this message will not resonate with every Scorpio out there. These messages are intended for growth, love, and empowerment. So if this is not your story, please do not try to make it fit. Tarot is energy work, so it needs to be used responsibly and maturely. And so with that, we give great love and honoring. Let's go ahead and begin your reading. So Scorpio, we're going to go ahead and start with 3 cards from the Angel Oracle deck, just to get an idea of what the message might look like for you for the month of July. So this is actually the second time that I'm attempting your reading. I had a reading for you already, Scorpio, but I did not feel that the message that came through was of the utmost good for you. I didn't feel that the message really served to assist you, and so I'm calling forth to do another reading for you for the month of July. Hopefully we're able to get a higher sense of connection and really get to the bottom of whatever situation you have come here for guidance for. All right, so the first card we have is children. It says your love life is being affected by children. So as I always say, this card does not necessarily mean that you have children or that the individual that you're dealing with has children. What this can also indicate is just simply that you or the individual that you're dealing with might have a prior commitment in your life in which it's very demanding and requires a lot of your time and energy, or a lot of their time and energy. But we'll pull more cards to see. So please give me one more card for the sign of Scorpio. All right, we have 2 more. So it says, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And we have, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. All right. So some of you may be dealing with an individual, or yourself. You may have children, as I did indicate. However, more importantly, what it looks like here is that somebody is needing to make the effort in a relationship in order to really make it flourish and make it work. I see that if you're making the effort in this situation, then it will actually be successful, because there is something to really work on together, to build together in terms of this partnership. Okay. And on the bottom here, we have soulmate, and it says, yes, this is your soulmate. So definitely for a lot of you, you're dealing with somebody who you have a very, very deep connection with, okay? And you may potentially be having children or a family with this individual. What I'm also seeing for some of you is that perhaps family could be an issue regarding your relationship with someone right now, and you may have to, or your partner may have to, integrate with your family in order to make the relationship more intimate, and essentially move things to the next level. But we'll go ahead and see what else there may be here for you. But that's what we have here, Scorpio, so far. So how this reading is going to work is I'm going to first pull the feminine energies. We'll see what energies are surrounding you, yourself, Scorpio, at this time. And then we're going to go ahead and pull the masculine energies. We'll see what is coming towards you. And we'll see the dynamic between the 2 of you. What brings you together, what may be pulling you apart, and any other additional information that we need to know regarding your connection. And then we'll close out the reading with some advice from the oracles. All right. So we do have, there's actually too many here. I'm not going to take them, but I do want to show that strength did come through. Okay, so definitely this is a situation that is calling for some of you to be strong. Definitely when it comes to merging together your life with another individual or making things more intimate, it can prove to be a challenge at times. And this is maybe why you're being called to be strong. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups here as the first energy. So what I'm seeing here is definitely you are very much in love with somebody, right? And this is obviously a soulmate connection. So you're offering your love to an individual, and perhaps this situation is calling for that person to also give you a chance. But we'll see what else there is here. So please give me one more card for Scorpio. What energies surround them for the month of July? Please give me one more card for the sign of Scorpio. So with this person, Scorpio, you have been very vulnerable and open with them. Okay, I see that you did offer your love and that your heart is open to them. Okay, there's too many here, but I will take this Page of Cups because it just stayed in my hands. Or sorry, I mean the Page of Pentacles. But perhaps for some of you, there may be an element of surprise regarding the situation. Anyways, we do have the Page of Pentacles in the recent past. So for a lot of you, what I see is that you really were focusing on developing your own skills or working towards a project or some sort of personal goal. And you were really a lot in the beginning stages of manifesting just that into your life. And perhaps what is going to happen with this relationship is that it's going to call for you to make the effort to both be able to still maintain this project, give time to yourself, but also to sustain a relationship. Okay, so we have here the Ten of Swords in the focus here. So for a lot of you, you have ended out a very long and difficult cycle. Okay, there was a lot of things that you had to leave behind in the past and a lot of lessons that needed to be learned, right? But keep in mind, so once we reach the number 10, this is completion. After every time we come to an ending of a cycle, there is a new beginning. So a door will be opened for you to really embark on a new future. So I see that for a lot of you Scorpios out there was a really challenging time that you have just recently come out of, right? But perhaps this is what is inspiring you as well to pursue your personal goals. So we have the Six of Cups here and the energy coming towards. So for some of you, this could be indicating, you know, just again, it does indicate that children may be affecting your love life. So if that is the case, perhaps you are, you know, merging your family, or you will be meeting your partner's children or something of that nature. So that's for some of you. On the other side of things, this can speak to past energies, you know, early life energies. So this can be an individual that you're dealing with. This soulmate energy might be somebody from your past, somebody that perhaps you were friends with at some point and you guys have established a connection. It was very pure and innocent, but maybe you overlooked this individual in the past and now they're coming towards you again. Because essentially the Six of Cups, also too, this card does speak to Scorpio. So you could be just dealing with another Scorpio, or what is going on for you overall, Scorpio, is that someone from your past will be making you a very sincere and open offer. Okay. And we have the Knight of Swords. So definitely somebody may be coming in very swiftly with, you know, being very truthful towards you as well, right? Because this knight here, he does have that sword, which speaks to victory and truth, clarity, right? Whenever the sword is in the upright, this is speaking to, you know, just coming to a sense of clarity, a sense of victory. So what I'm seeing is that, you know, for a lot of you, you are at a level in your life where you are emotionally stable, right? And this person from your past might be coming through with some very open and honest communication, but it will be very swift as well. And some of you will be called to give the relationship a chance to be open to it. On the bottom here, we have the Star, okay? So why this is happening is because with this Ten of Swords, this cycle that you ended out, you are attracting a lot to yourself right now, right? You are very abundant. You're very replenishing to even be around, okay? And what's happening here is that this is being recognized by people around you, and essentially they want to come in and give you something very sincere that will make you very happy long term. Okay, so we're going to go ahead now and pull the masculine energies and see what's going on their side of things. As I always say, if you find that the roles need to be reversed, then please do so. You will know your own story best, of course. And so tarot, again, is energy work. We're reading energies here and using them to better understand ourselves. Okay, so this person here, their main focus is on you. Like I said, especially with the star being here, you are drawing a lot of attention to yourself. Perhaps on social media, you've just been more open, or even on the opposite side of things, maybe you have this air of mystery because you're not really portraying a lot because you have been working on cultivating yourself. And this person is aware of that. They know that you are in a stage right now where you're very much focused on creating the individual who you see yourself as what you aspire to be, in terms of your highest self, the highest version of yourself. That is your main focus at this time. And this is actually what is attracting this person to you, is that they see that you're able to manifest abundance for yourself, that you're very beautiful, that you are, that you take care of yourself, and very much in a way where you also present yourself very elegantly and gracefully. Okay, and so this is what's drawing this person and essentially creating that attraction towards you right now, Scorpio, is that they like your energy that you're in, that you're focused and that you're determined. Right, this is also speaking to a very grounded energy as well, so you have a deep sense of knowing of yourself. Okay, we have here in the recent past for this person the Two of Swords. So maybe this person has wanted to approach you already in the past, but they have had things that are blocking their heart at this time and making them unable to approach you. But that is also kind of the recent past energy. So maybe there's something now that has happened in their life, or something that they're recognizing about you that will make them want to come forward. Okay. Whoa. All right. I guess we'll take them. So I'm going to take some additional cards here. Okay. We have the Ten of Swords twice in this reading as well. Okay. And I'm just going to keep these ones on the side. So what I'm seeing here for you, Scorpio, is that this individual who will be approaching you, they want something long-term and stable with you. They want loyalty with you, okay? They have been watching you and they've been seeing your transformation. They've been observing and essentially just getting close to you in a sense of just trying to understand who you are. So they could be gathering research about you, whether that's through your social media, the type of things that you post. Even if you are in communication with this individual, they're just paying attention a lot to the information that you're telling them. Because for them, what I'm seeing is that they also have had to end out cycles in their life, right? And they might not have expressed that to you, but this person's really been through it as well, right? And what they're wanting to give to you is something that is long-term and everlasting. It's really that beautiful sense of achievement and fulfillment in terms of love, because they are very attracted to you, right? And there's qualities about you that they find very complementary to what they are able to offer. And it looks like this person here, they are very much stable in terms of their material assets, okay? So they have done a lot to create for themselves. They may even work in a position in their work where they're in management, or, they're pretty much in charge of other people, okay? And this person also too can have a very beautiful home, right? The King of Pentacles is the energy of a person who has mastered the skill of manifestation. So they've created a lifestyle for themselves. And perhaps what they see in you, Scorpio, is that you have these qualities that are very alluring, right, to them, where you might have more of that spiritual side of yourself, or just the attachment to, you know, your wild side, if you will. That's what they really are attracted to you for, is that you have a free spirit, right? And for this person, maybe you're really able to open them up, and, you know, they want to discover more of that realm of things with you. So I see it that both of you have really been through it in terms of, you know, what you've gone through in your past relationships and things of that nature, but you can really come together and have this very beautiful connection, so long as, you know, you're open and willing to give the relationship a chance, right? Because that's why this card is coming through here, is that perhaps for some of you Scorpios, you actually do have a bit of trust issues, right? Obviously, with the Ten of Swords here, you've had people, not just relationships, but just situations in life that have really left you hard done by in a way. And what is so important with this energy here is that even when you have been defeated so many times in life, you just have to be really aware of the fact that these lessons do not serve to close off your heart. These lessons actually serve to open your heart up so that you can receive love fully, right? And what I see here is just like, even with this woman, this man is embracing her, but she's closing her eyes and he's looking into her eyes, but, you know, she has her eyes closed, almost like she feels the connection, but she's almost too afraid to really accept it fully in a way. And so what I'm seeing is that this person really does want to offer you something very beautiful, right? And something that will be long-term, because even though we have this 10, there are 3 10s here. Technically, the reading, we have 4, right? So this is an indication that this person really wants to be that stability for you, right? And you might just have to open yourself up to it, right? And that's on your side of things, Scorpio. When it says make the effort, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So you just have to, you know, not be afraid to give this cup forward, right? To bring it forward, because it will be accepted with love, okay? So this person is wanting to really reciprocate to you the love that you deserve. You only have to let it, right? And that could be challenging. But this energy coming towards you, Scorpio, this is a soulmate energy, okay? So there's really nothing to fear with all of this. And I really mean that. There's really, really nothing to fear. Okay, so those are just the additional cards. And on the bottom here, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So when this person comes towards you and they approach you with their offer, it will be something that is very tangible, right? So it'll be realistic in a sense where they're going to state openly what they want. It won't be confusing, right? They're going to tell you, you know, pretty much an outline of how they want to have a relationship and that connection with you, which is very important, right? And that's very nice to have that open communication. This person wants to essentially grow with you and help, you know, one another flourish, right? We have the sunflower here. So this is really speaking to, again, that abundance. And I think that you can really have that with this person. Again, your only thing here, Scorpio, is that you need to be open to it. And, you know, I think that for some of you, because you're really in this energy of, you know, creating who you are and really just, you know, establishing your character and your presence in the world, that's why this person is kind of sitting back and just kind of observing at this time, because they want to come in at the right time to give you that last pentacle, if you will, to your completion, right? Because we have the 9 plus the 1 pentacle. So this person wants to come and give that to you, right? And they just want pretty much that indication and that clear go ahead that it is the right time to do so, because they don't want to disrupt anything in your life, right? And that's just it. So you just have to trust, Scorpio. And maybe some of you do have a challenging time trusting because you have been through so much, but this person really, they're only bringing you something that they really believe will assist you, that they really believe that it will improve your overall state of life, that this relationship between the two of you. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and pull some cards to see the dynamic between the two of you. So what might be bringing you together, or, you know, keeping you guys in resistance. We'll get some more. Okay, I will take this one, but not the other ones that fell out. Okay. So we have the Two of Swords here again. So for some of you, what I'm seeing here is this person is just feeling that perhaps if they make the romantic gesture for whatever reason, you might just not choose to see it that way, right? So that's why they're studying you and trying to find the proper way to actually approach you, because they want to ensure that it's something you like. If you see this man's putting this flower in this woman's face and she's not really receiving it in the way that perhaps he thinks that he's doing it in a charming way, but the reality is that he's actually turning her off. And this is what this person's fear definitely is that they do not want to turn you off or turn you away from them in any way, because to them you are something that is, you know, someone, sorry, that is very fulfilling to them. You are their wish fulfillment, okay? So they just want to ensure that, you know, that they are your type. And so they want to make sure that they're approaching you the right way with authenticity, of course. And I do feel for you, some of you Scorpios, you do already know this individual, okay? So we have the King of Wands here. Okay, this person, again, they do really have a deep sense of attraction for you, and they also want to give you protection, right? In terms of just feeling safe and secure in your relationship, okay? So this person does have honest and sincere intentions for you when they approach you, and that's where their mind is at when they approach you. So we have here the Two of Cups, okay? And the Two of Cups in regular tarot does speak to twin flame energy. Okay, so we do have the soulmate card here as well. This person who is coming towards you, Scorpio, is 100% definitely a soulmate of yours. Okay, so this is a very sincere and deep connection. And I think that deep down inside, you and this person will both know that. Okay. Also, too, the 22nd of the month might be important for some of you in terms of your love life. I believe that's just before the new moon. Okay, and then we have here the Eight of Cups as well. So what I'm seeing here is that this person really wants to, you know, that's again their fear, because this man, as you can see, he's embracing this woman and he's very sincere towards her, but she's almost rejecting him in a way, because it almost, you know, when that saying, things seem too good to be true, just be really sure that you don't get lost in that mindset, because this person is being very sincere about how they're approaching you. They really, Scorpio, this person really wants to give you love that they feel you deserve, because they know that you deserve it. And they know that you've been through a lot in the past. And this person too, they've been through a lot in their past. And that's why they're really coming to you with a pure heart. They don't want any sort of, you know, karmic ways and old cycles to play out in the relationship between the two of you. They really want it to be something sincere, right? And they just are hoping that they don't pretty much ambush you with the amount of emotion that they really do want to express to you. Okay. And we're going to go ahead here and pull one card here from the Sacred Mysteries deck, just to see, you know, what lessons might need to be learned in terms of your connection with this person. Okay. All right. So we will take all three. And on the bottom here, we have stagnation. So that's just it. This person is observing, but they don't want to be stagnant anymore. They do want to move forward towards you. Okay. And I think the universe is going to have a push. Either way, this person is going to open up and express how they feel. Okay. Because in their mind, they're afraid that they might lose you to someone else, right? They're scared that, you know, seeing you and observing you the way that they do, they don't want someone else to come in and pretty much have that happily ever after with you. And this person, if by observing you as well, definitely it could be on social media, wherever, there you might be again receiving that attention. The star is here, right? So the star is of course in the spotlight, and they recognize this in you. And so they're standing back watching, but they might get lost in their mind thinking, you know, that someone else might come sweep you off your feet. So they're going to be provoked by the universe to come forward and actually make a move towards you. because they don't want to lose out on their opportunity, right? That's actually what they subconsciously fear, is that it will be too late and that you will essentially be pursued by someone else or something else. Okay. And the cards that we got here, we have fear, 6 again. So this is that illusion of fear. This person is staying back and not, maybe in the past, they just really kept their emotions closed off, but the fear of the reality might be what sets in for them, and they're going to make a move towards you because they don't want to miss out on that opportunity. Okay. So this person's message is to actually overcome their fear of, you know, any sort of rejection or things like that, and really just make that gesture towards you and show their sensitivity. So 14, this person is perhaps very much the type of energy that seems very grounded, but they're also very sensitive. Even if they don't show that to you, Scorpio, they are sensitive, especially to you, right? They feel pretty much anything from you. They feel your emotions, and so that's why they're being so cautious about how they approach you, because they don't want to do something wrong. They don't want to take the wrong step, right? And what is really coming here is that this is just going to be a learning experience for both of you, right? So if this person is able to come into their higher senses and just really, you know, work to manifest that energy, where they know that if it's really meant for them, then it will come into fruition, because they do have something sincere to offer you. So the learning experience for them is to just, you know, take a step back from that fear and to come towards you with their offer, right? Because what they're thinking could go wrong is really just thoughts in their head. It's not the reality of the situation. Okay. And we'll close out this reading here with one final card from the light deck, just to see if we have any advice or closing words for you, Scorpio. But I do see that this person is definitely observing you right now. In their mind, they really see something beautiful with you. They really want to have a very solid and long-lasting relationship with you. And so they just need to make that step forward, because the only thing about the Knight of Pentacles as well is that this is the slowest moving knight in the deck. So the thing about it though is that this knight is being very careful, right? The way he holds that pentacle, he's doing things the slow and methodical way, the correct way, right? He's not necessarily rushing in, though what I think is that this person does want to, that's how they feel. They want to ensure that they're coming prepared, right? That's their biggest thing, is that they want to ensure that they're being prepared and that they can see straight ahead on what they're doing. But there is room for growth and there is room for abundance. So they just have to actually make the decision to make that move. And I think for a lot of them, that stagnation, right? Radiance is here as well. So because what's going to provoke them, how the universe is going to intervene, is because you're shining bright, right? You have a lot of attention coming your way. A lot of people are recognizing you because you're really opening up into who you are, right? We have this Nine of Pentacles. You're really evolving into the person that you really desire to be, Scorpio. And so this is going to make this person have to take action towards you, because they don't want to get lost in their thoughts and, you know, be held back by their thoughts. So they're the one who is actually really being called to give the relationship a chance and really make something happen, because the radiance is here, right? And they know that they're attracted to you for a reason. Okay. So let's pull one final card here. There's too many, so do this again. Please give me one final card for Scorpio in love for July 2020. All right. So we have take a break. a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So for a lot of you, that's what it's saying too, is that if your focus is really right now making yourself this individual that you see in your mind, this highest version of yourself, that is absolutely beautiful. That's your life's greatest work that you'll ever do, is making a masterpiece of yourself, right? However, what it's saying here as well is to take time to also enjoy life as well, because this is really, you know, definitely it's important to have goals and things in mind and a long-term vision. But for a lot of you, Scorpio, sometimes you just need to actually lay back and allow things to come to you and allow love to flow to you, right? Because that's what this person wants to give to you. And they might just feel that you're so supercharged right now in the direction that you're going in your life that you might not really be able to make the room for them, or, you know, might not want to commit the time to them. So just take that time to, you know, honor the phases of the moon. When the moon is full, and even the days leading up to the full moon, that's when energy increases. That's when more action occurs. And then there's lower periods of the moon. That's when we do take breaks, and then we look back, we revision, revise, we take a look at our goals, we rest, we heal, right? So we have to honor all cycles of the moon just as we honor all cycles in our own life. And so there are times to just take it easy, right? So when you kind of allow things to be, you take your time, you know, you allow your energies to become more stable. That's what gives room for new opportunities to come to you. So it's actually an energy dynamic, every connection that we have with other people, right? So your connection with this individual here is that they can sense that you're very driven and motivated right now. And so it's going to be a time when you're taking a break and that you kind of allow things to just happen, that this person will feel the go ahead to come in and actually offer you something that will assist you on your journey, that will be very nurturing in terms of your love life. Okay, so on the bottom, yep, and just in case you guys were wondering, it says, Akasha, your guidance is being divinely guided. So you are on the right path, okay? This is why it's telling you it's okay to relax and allow things to happen, right? As it is said, the universe is always trying to give you what you want, right? You only have to allow it. So you only have to stop resisting or trying to control how these things come forward, and just accept and know that if it resonates with you, it's meant for you, and that it will come your way. And I think that many of you already know that. And so you're just you're stepping back and you're allowing the universe to bring these things forth to you. And this person will come out of stagnation and make that initiative towards you because they know how divine you are indeed. All right. So thank you so much, Scorpio, for letting me share this reading with you. As always, I learned so much. I always ask that you share this video with anybody that you also think might resonate or be helped by it. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And with that, I look forward to seeing you all in a few days for your general love reading. Thank you so much, and take care.